Hi, my name is Jonathan, and first of all, say hi to my woolly caterpillar friend. This guy is so cute. I love woolly caterpillars. The guy is so cute. Now, I want to talk about the future right now, because every now and then I have these rare days where just God opens up prophetically and shows me the future, and God tells me the future. And I had one of those days today. It's really random. And God gives me one of those days where I just am able to see into the future, and God speaks to me personally about the future. And first of all, what I want to say to start off is that Christian leaders who do not speak out against sex outside of marriage among Christians, that is no different than Muslim leaders refusing to speak out and condemn violence by Islamic fundamentalists. It's really the same thing, because both forces, both for Christianity, sex outside of marriage, and sexual immorality, that's going to cause Christianity to implode in itself and self-destruct based on that. And Islam, as far as Islam, if violence by Islamic fundamentalists is not addressed, Islam will self-destruct and implode within itself. And what God showed me about the future of religion is that climate crisis, or global warming, or climate change, but it's better called climate crisis, because what God showed me is that climate change is going to be so much more severe in the next few decades than people realize, and there's going to be a religious effect to that, because it'll be so severe. Climate crisis will be so severe that people will be heavily drawn to traditional religions. In other words, towards Eastern Orthodox Christianity and Islamic, like Wahhabi type Islamic religion. But I wanted to warn Christians that if Christian leaders do not address sex outside of marriage, then especially Protestant Christianity and Roman Catholicism is just going to collapse. And because of the heavy tradition of the Eastern Orthodox Church, the Eastern Orthodox Church is going to expand heavily in the future. And people will be drawn to traditional religions, because climate crisis will cause such a huge crisis that people will be drawn to religion, especially traditional religion. And what God showed me, there's not much of a future for atheism and agnosticism, because of climate crisis, how severe climate crisis will be in the future. So, but the hope for God showed me that because God accepts Muslims as equally as He accepts Christians, God showed me that if Muslims do not address violence within their religion, they will self-explode. And it will not be destruction from the outside, it will be from the inside. It won't be like, Christian nations attack. It will not be like Christian nations attacking Muslim nations in response to violence. Violence by Islamic fundamentalists will destroy Islam from the inside. So God wants Muslims to know this is very important for your survival as a religion, unless you address violence within Islam, or else you will not survive. But you have this, God showed me that you have this dynamic within Islam of traditionalism, of like women covering up, for example, and that is a huge force for you that will benefit you in the future, because the world will be drawn to traditional religion in response to climate crisis in the future. And the other end is because of sexual immorality within Christianity. Protestants and the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church is going to completely collapse in the future, because because of sex, basically, it's going to completely collapse. But Christianity will be saved by the Eastern Orthodox Church. Christians will flock into the Eastern Orthodox Church because of the traditional aspect, traditional religion again, and in response to climate crisis. So that is all I wanted to say. It's very important for the survival of Christianity, for Christian leaders to address sexual immorality within the church, and for Muslims to address violence, or else you have no survival as a religion in the future. That's, that guy's so cute. That is all I wanted to say, and I love you so much. Bye.